Joining me now live in the studio is George Sabra, negotiator for the Syrian High Negotiations Committee. Thank you very much for joining us today. How might these talks with a more regional focus deliver where other talks have failed?
Really, we don't have much hope of this negotiation which happened in Lausanne today. You know why? Because of the presence of Iran with Russia in this meeting. And you know, because every country of these two countries had a special agenda, and Syrian people interest is not on that agenda.
You're not represented there.
Yes, sure. So we don't have much hope of the result. We think the Americans asked for this meeting only to help Russia to come back to the to the field, political field at least.
But surely some talk is better than not talking at all, right?
Yes, but if that talk in the right way, what's happening in Aleppo can't wait for some talk without any result. You know, Russia still bombing the city every day. The victims keep inside the streets without any humanitarian aid or health care. And you know, the political process is stopped now fully. We are in need for something serious. So we are waiting also for the meeting which will happen tomorrow in London.
And so what kind of serious act or commitment are you expecting? What kind of meeting would you like to see being held?
It's very clear. To stop bombing the city, I mean a real ceasefire in Aleppo, then humanitarian aid, especially health care. Hundreds of people, they can't even get any help for their wanted inside the city. Then the second is to open the roads to where the agencies to send humanitarian aid for food. You know, now for more than 3 months, and Aleppo is under the siege. Something unbelievable to continue anymore.
Since the Russians started backing the regime, the balance in that conflict really seems to have shifted. Do you have any hopes that Washington, by bringing Russia back to the negotiating table, that they can actually persuade the Russians to stop bombing Aleppo?
You know, we hope not only from Washington, from the international community, our friends in the area, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, France, Britain, to open a new road, you know, because Russian policy stopped the political process inside the Security Council. What else? Shall we keep outside the door? I think it's the time to think to do something out of the United Nations. So we are hoping from the states, if they want to continue with a new role in the area, to provide the Syrians something to be able to defend themselves, or to push the veto of giving the opposition military equipment, to stop this veto and open the door for our friends in the area to give us what we are in need.
Which is?
It's weapons. Against aeroplanes. Something unbelievable, unjust to keep the aeroplanes of Russian Air Force, Syrian Air Force, killing people every day, but every hour.
And not only in Aleppo, across
Yes,
Syria. Thank you very much, Mr. George Sabra from the Syrian High Negotiations Committee, for joining us here at TRT World.